tonight?
Well, obviously disappointed that we came up a little short. Certainly pleased with how our team played, the confidence we played with, just the unity and the connectivity we showed out there. But we have to learn from it in a tight game like that. Got to do a little bit better job defending without fouling for sure. Obviously Keno was just amazing and was so good in that stretch and probably maybe relied on him a little bit too much down the stretch and something we can learn from.
Speaking of that defense, USC has a lot of great players, Isaiah Collier, Boogie Ellis, who put 24, 25 points. What was sort of the plan for keeping them contained?
Well, obviously Ellis is so good. He's so skilled. He's such a good shooter. We gave him too many good looks. Collier, he can make shots, but he's also just lightning fast, and he's got such a burst and so much strength when he gets to the paint. So our plan was to try to keep Collier out of the paint, try to make everything tough on Ellis. There were certainly stretches where we did that, but really good players like that, it's hard to keep them down all game.
Yeah. And then offensively, you guys seem to set a really quick tempo. You guys were off at the start of the game. How was that sort of the plan to keep the ball moving quickly?
Yeah, that's how we play. We're at our best, especially with guys like Keno and some of the front court players we have. We're playing with great pace and we have good spacing. And if you give Keno his speed and skill, if you give him space like he can get in the open court and in transition, he can be a pretty tough guy to guard. And our offense can be pretty tough to guard when we do that.
And then one last question, what are you taking from tonight? What are you moving forward focusing on?
That we can play, at this level and we can compete. That we're a lot better than our record would tell you, but we've got to learn a little bit down the stretch in these tight games so we can come out on top next time.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Coach, one last question for you. Talk about the effort plays. So second chance buckets, bench points, those are big plays.
Yeah, no, our guys fought like crazy and competed all game. And, that's not a surprise, right? That's to be expected with this group. You see it against obviously the size and the level of athleticism that USC has, and our guys can still compete and make those plays. It tells us that we've got a lot to work on and a lot of improvement ahead of us, but we've got some pretty good pieces.
Thanks.